Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati. Just about halfway through the season and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Cincinnati Bearcats. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Broncos head coach before the game. He understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Bearcats headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Goff. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Gonna run it. It's Gaines. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. It's complete on the right side. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Riley. Finding some room. Picks up the first down. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
The Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty, and they're going to run the football. Palmer, they make no bones about it. They're a physical run team. They play action off of that, but whoever's at the running back spot is going to get fed.
Yeah, Riley had his big opportunity a year ago, and man, he shined. He averaged almost 6 yards a carry. He was an explosive play waiting to happen. And I think having that year under his belt now has given him so much more confidence going into this season, and he is going to be the focal point, I think, of this Broncos offense.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all five guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, how about if you're the defense right now? You've been on the field. You've given up a lot of yards on this drive. But if they go for this here on fourth down and you come up with one more stop, that is a huge play, and that's got to give you some confidence.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Might be changing the route. Running inside. It's Johnson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Give to the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Looking for a man. It's French. Hauls it in. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
And obviously that linebacker is getting up with a little bit of juice, a little pep in his step. That was a great lick. Nice job seeing the ball thrown, breaking on it, and really delivering a good blow. But how about the credit to the receiver? Holding on to the football when you're getting hit by a big linebacker in college football, that's a big-time play.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The Bearcats are in the hurry up.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. The run inside. It's Johnson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead, and we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats. far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running the red zone, it's Johnson. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
The Bearcats trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Back to throw, it's French. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Bearcats!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has...
And it's blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Boise State, 3.
Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. And the returner is stopped.
Oof, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but
makes the grab in their space. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. On the ground, it's Gaines. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Riley.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The short hands. It's Bates. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Running inside, it's Riley. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
Coming out with it, it's Payne. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run inside. It's Johnson. Makes it past the marker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's French.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fighting off the defender. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route, coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. There's a crease. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's French. Unloads to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Got his man in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the 1st half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the 1st half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball 1st in the 2nd half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. This will likely be the last play of the half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. And it's the Sooners with a 7-3 lead to start this one. Neither offense has hit their stride, and you got to give some credit to these defenses, too. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the SEC.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's French. Finds his back in the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that 3rd down here on the 3rd play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback making checks. On the delay, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and now 18 on the season. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Goff. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Got his man. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Fires to the tight end. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On target. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Zings it complete to the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Got the quick pass. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
The Broncos will hustle to the line. He'll run it again. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out in the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Running inside. It's Johnson. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a crease. It's Payne. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Back to pass, it's French. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense has been hanging on for dear life figuratively, now literally, and it draws a flag. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. The run inside, it's Johnson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Gibson.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game.
He's got it. First down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game.
There's some room. He now has 106 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Johnson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Dropping back, it's French. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bearcats. The Bearcats leap back on top.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. From the wide receiver. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Madsen. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Creates a little room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They feed him again. Shakes off the defender. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Bearcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He'll try it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He might want another play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll bring it back looking for help. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. He's taking a deep shot. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wagner. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. He'll try to take it back. The 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Winning those individual Welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. It's the Baylor Bears and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
If you haven't been to Tempe, Arizona, to a college football game at Arizona State, it definitely should be on your bucket list. This is one of the most unique stadiums in all of college sports, built into this site.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Looking for a man. It's Boley. Pucks it out of the air. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the 1st down. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Makes the catch. It's Miller. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
It's caught downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Sun Devils are marching down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Boley. Unloads to the right. It's caught. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to run, it's Brown. And he rolls into the house. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Maybe some room here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Brown. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Got it! And he will score! This offense has it with really good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Unloads it left. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Stop right. This offense starts deep in a hole. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally make... The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick. It's a fumble on the play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Sun Devils have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Hand off for Brown. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Dropping back, it's Boley. What a grab with one hand. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming, and it's a sack.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Offense going to be challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Turning it on! Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got room on the return. And he's out of bounds at the 1. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Anderson.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush.
Another interception. This guy just can't. To the air. It's Bowling. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll take the deep shot. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare. A give to Brown. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. One more time, it's Brown. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Off play action on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Lets it fly. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. This time he wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's first down. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I love the job by the receiver there on the crow route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and they would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long, and here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop it. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Makes the catch. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hand off for Brown. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Could be an alley. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Hard running there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He gets it inside the 25. They'll move the chains. It's a 1st down. Spot the ball at the 23. The Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To throw. It's Boley. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another 1st down on this drive. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
And the Sun Devils back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Going for 6. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the... They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? A give to Brown. Finds a crease at the 20. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The run inside. It's Jackson. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive, though. It's first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll line up for a second down play. Here's Julian saying to throw. They're working that left side. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes a grab and room to run. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field, but when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Throwing, say it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. The draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Saying, trying to be heard about the noise. Quickly out to the tight end. And they swarm him under.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Sayin to throw. Looking left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls out.
Zayn fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
Russell. Quickly to the tight end. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Russell will throw for it on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
That's a bang-bang type play. RPO in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Gets the back moving. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Alabama pushing the tempo. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Creates a little space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Say it. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. It's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Oh, they're after him, and they got him.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Just a short pass to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Tide will have to call their 1st timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. Touchdown, Alabama! Special teams proving to be special. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Throwing, say it. He's got the back in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. Running inside, it's Jackson. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's going to take off. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save the hit and just get out of bounds.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Can't get him to the ground. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Buckeye! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for blockers. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing Russell. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Upstairs, he's got it. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line. It's a huge play as this offense rolling. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Back to throw, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Wants to throw it again. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! He got it beat down in bounds.
This really has been a tale of 2 quarters for this offense. Shutout in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big plays out one after another, and right now they are playing with tons of confidence.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's Sayin to throw. Wide open downfield. Snags it, there's running room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's Sayin. He's got him. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
He was turning. He was turning. Yeah, they got his mixed up.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Keelan Russell. It's complete to the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield.
Snags it, and he's open. Headed to the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown Tide.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State!
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect him. You've got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Russell. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field for a big guy. Very, very unique.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
He's got the tight end, and he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. Fourth down, Russell. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Great move. Now he's got room. Slippery slide. Finds his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a great play call there on fourth down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that fourth down play for a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Say it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. And with the pick six. Touchdown, Bama! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six. Ohio. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Restate of State College, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game, he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Say it. Finds a spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The run inside. It's Jackson. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Lined up in the gun on third down. Say it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. He breaks a tackle. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Shoots it to the left. Complete on the comeback. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Throwing, say it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Oh my goodness, he's still moving. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Sayin back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Sayin to throw. He's got him this time. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. It's complete to the left. He's trying to get it in. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. That ball ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Williams. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Now here's Carr. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Carr, under fire, hit as he throws, and the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Fourth down, Carr fires left. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Runs through the tackle.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. On the run, it's Jackson. Here's a little room there. Dragged down after working his way. And those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin escapes the pressure going right. He wants it all. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
Really nice job by the defense. 3rd and short, the whole menu's open, but they were ready. They saw the pass coming, tight coverage in the back end, and the quarterback had no choice but to throw the football away.
The Buckeyes looking to convert on 4th down. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays, finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver, and I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And the point after is good. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the option. He'll toss it. Plows through the defense. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you roll. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.